everybody. This is Games for the Mind. Welcome back to the Eyes of Aura. This is the Haunted Halloween episode. The first of two bonus episodes, actually. I just happened to play the second one first last year. And now we finally get to go through this and complete this Eyes of Aura project. So let's do it. Make sure that it's active on your title screen, obviously. And if you don't see this little bit here, that means that you missed your window to play the Haunted Halloween episode unless you change your computer's clock to the specific date range, which I don't remember off the top of my head, but you can find that information on the Steam page of this game. I'm gonna load game number 1 because that starts me off at the end of the game. I think it makes more sense for this episode to start at the end rather than the beginning. So before we get started, let me just explain a little bit how this episode's objectives work. We have two main objectives. The first is to find 18 blue pumpkins scattered around the entire castle. They are divided by... there's one in the Epilogue. There are 5 in chapters 1, 2, and 3. And there are 2 in the Prologue. So they're divided like that. And our second objective is to open a big door that is located in the Prologue, but you will find 4 clues to open that big door, 1 in each of chapters 1, 2, 3, and the Epilogue. So here we are in the Epilogue, and right away when we look to our left, we see the first clue. So how do these clues work? Well, you zoom in on it, and you can click and hold and drag this thing in a circle, and only at one specific spot it'll make a weird noise and change like that. And so this skull changed to have none of its eyes glowing, and it's facing to the upper left. So just remember that. Keep that in mind. Write that down. Now we can leave here. And we're going to go all the way to the foyer of the Epilogue, so we can go all the way down the stairs, all the way down, out here, through the store. And then in here is actually the last blue pumpkin I ever found, but from here, all you got to do is look up, and there it is. Alright, there's our 1 blue pumpkin of the Epilogue, 1 out of 18, and now we can head into Chapter 3. So, here in the main room of Chapter 3, you're gonna find 3 of the blue pumpkins upstairs, and 2 of them downstairs. So let's go upstairs first. And you want to head into that hidden room right here. And right here in the closet is the first blue pumpkin, so that's 2 out of 18 total. We can leave now. And continue through the door. And you don't ever have to go to this section for anything. You could just go right into the store here. And here's the second blue pumpkin of Chapter 3. And then keep going. And you want to go down the stairs. But now you want to look back up the stairs, and here is the next blue pumpkin. Alright, so that's the 3 for the upper part of Chapter 3. So we can go back to the main room now. Go down the stairs. And now we can head down to the basement. And keep heading down. And I like the flowing red river now. It normally it's just regular water. I guess now it's flowing blood river. But here's your next blue pumpkin being held by the skeleton here. And the final blue pumpkin of the chapter is in here. Right up here. Now we're gonna backtrack back to where we just were. And we're gonna head over here where that toy was in the main game. And you're gonna look to your left, and here's the next clue. So let's click and drag this thing around. And there you go. So the way I like to think of this is if the skull was facing its normal downward position like this, it would be the right eyeball, and the skull is facing to the upper right. Keep that in mind. And now we're just going to exit into Chapter 2's area. And remember, there's 5 blue pumpkins here to find. Alright, let's head this way first. Let's start on this side. I like to go in here first because this is one of the hardest ones to find, but if you guys have watched my other episodes of this walkthrough, you should know that whether it's the main game or the Christmas episode or the Halloween episode, there's always something invisible hidden on top of this bureau here. And indeed, we have a blue pumpkin there. And keep going into the master bedroom and head into this secret compartment that we opened with the computer. And turn around, and here's the second blue pumpkin. Alright, now we're gonna head all the way back out. Now we're gonna head this way. And right down here is the next blue pumpkin. And now we're gonna head into the attic through the bathroom. And look up at the ceiling here, and there's that blue pumpkin. And the last one is on the lower level, heading down in between Chapter 1 and 2. And right up here is the last blue pumpkin of Chapter 2, but we need to find our Chapter 2 clue, and for that, we are going to go into Crazy Catherine's room, I believe her name is. And here it is. Let's rotate this guy. And this one is the left eyeball, and the skull is facing up. So keep that in mind. Jot that down. And now we're done in Chapter 2. We gotta just head back to Chapter 1. Alright, here we are in Chapter 1, and immediately in this room is a blue pumpkin up here. And now we want to head to the kitchen side. So keep going into the kitchen. And keep going into the kitchen. And turn around and look up. And there he is. That's a pretty tricky one. Now we can get out of this section here. We can head into the main section of Chapter 1 now. So the green door here. And let's see, we can go in here. And there's going to be one right there, right in front of you. But keep going here for the clue all the way to the end of this hallway. Remember, the toy was hidden over here. And here is the final clue. And there it is. And the skull has 2 green eyeballs glowing, and it is facing to the right. Alright, head back to the main foyer here. The next one is upstairs in the office. It is right down here in front of the door we just came in. And for the last one, head back downstairs into this little room here. And there he is in the closet. So only 2 more to go, and they're both in the prologue. So here's the way to get to the prologue. Down these stairs here. Should bring us there. Alright, we're in the prologue, and you want to go right in this cage door. And here's the first blue pumpkin. And the other one will be outside. And you can see it from here, but we gotta make our way down there. And there he is, on top of the pillar. And you'll get the achievement Lights Out when you get 18 out of 18 blue pumpkins. Now we're gonna head to the secret door, which is all the way at the beginning by the boat that you came in on. Here's the door here. Okay, so did you guys jot down all the clues? This skull here has the left eyeball glowing, and for the left eyeball skull, he was facing upwards. And this guy has both of his eyeballs glowing, and that guy was facing to the right. This guy has none of his eyeballs glowing, and he was facing upper left. This guy has his right eyeball glowing, and he was facing upper right. And you should hear that sound. And the door is now open. And when you enter the door, you'll get the achievement Fear Himself when you unlock this hidden room. Now, a lot of people have the question, for the clues, do you need to keep the skulls in their proper positions for all 4 clues for the door to open? And the answer is no, you do not. You just need to know the answer to the clues. You can leave the skulls in any direction you want, and this door should still open. Alright, well, that about covers the Haunted Halloween episode. Just like the Christmas one, it was, you know, a very short episode apart from the main game, but I still really enjoy it. I enjoy this game a lot overall, and I hope you guys enjoyed this project overall. And so I will see you guys next time for the next YouTube walkthrough, which I'm already working on. In fact, I've been working on it for quite a while, because I'm trying something new for it. I'm kind of excited to share that. But in the meantime, I will see you guys perhaps on Twitch, perhaps not. Either way, take care, have a good night. Hope you guys had a great Halloween. I know I did. So long.